think, oh, which girl spoke up? That's what it seems like.
A trusted classroom, innocent children, and a predator hiding behind the teacher's desk. In March 2019, parents' worst nightmares came true when they discovered the monster wasn't lurking in the shadows. He was standing in front of their children's classroom. 19-year-old Syed Yaseen Asher didn't fit the profile. Young, well-spoken, a substitute teacher trusted by multiple schools. But beneath that carefully crafted mask, a disturbing truth was waiting to be exposed.
I already know that there's probably going to be more people coming forward. Is there anything else that you want to be honest with me about?
Today, you'll witness a chilling police interrogation where Detective Stephanie King uncovered the pattern so shocking it will make even veteran investigators' blood run cold. Not one school, not two, but 5 where children were victimized. But the most terrifying revelation wasn't the crimes themselves. It was what investigators found in Yaseen's own words. A letter that exposed the truly deranged mind behind the innocent facade. I am a descendant of a spirit created from fire. I collect souls of the innocent. These weren't just random acts. This was a calculated predator who deliberately sought positions of trust to access his victims. Watch as his web of lies begins to unravel under Detective King's relentless questioning. What you're about to witness isn't just an interrogation. It's the moment a monster's mask finally slips, exposing the darkness that parents never saw coming.
You want them uncuffed?
No, just put it in the front real quick. Might as well change it. I'll forget. No, I'm gonna right now. We have to change something on the last page. Okay. I have to record again, okay? I'm just letting you know. This time you raise your right hand. Will you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear that the statement you're about to give is the truth and nothing but the truth to the best of your knowledge, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, you put your hand down. Alright, Mr. Asher, the reason why I wanted to talk to you one more time is because additional allegations are coming forward, and I want to understand, because to be honest with you, it's important for me to know what's going on. You obviously know that me and you spoke about about another child that has came forward. So I just want you to be, as you've been cooperative with me throughout this investigation, and wanted to talk to you about it, okay? And this incident is in reference to February 21st. So not February 28th, which was the incident with the 2 girls. It will be now February 21st, which was a week prior.
Yeah, I know Miss Ponce's class.
What happened then? Were you the substitute teacher that day?
21st.
Mm-hmm.
What day was it? First.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah. Miss Ponce's class, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember.
You didn't touch. Would it be possible that you don't remember her name? Did you touch anybody on February 21st? Because you see, before you told me that you touched a student at Floral Ridge, you don't remember her name, 4th grader, and that was said before. So now another student's popping up. And I have a feeling that there might be even more. So I need you to be honest with me, because you can hide something for so long and then it explodes.
Yeah.
Apparently there's more. How long have you been doing this for?
No. That's not true.
We're gonna go through this again. These kids are all making it up?
No.
You tell me the whole school's gonna make something up?
No,
A girl. Let me say A girl, because I don't even know if you remember her name. A girl.
Yeah.
On Thursday, she's saying that you touched her butt inside of her pants.
No.
Are you willing to take a lie detector test? It's really a stress voice analysis test, but people kind of refer to it as a possible lie detector test. Will you be willing to take something like that?
No.
Why?
I'm afraid.
Why?
It might hurt me, that's why.
How is it gonna hurt you? It's not painful. Or you're afraid because you're not being honest with me.
No. I didn't do it.
Man, listen. I don't understand why you cooperated with me. I know I'm gonna find out a whole lot more. Now I'm scared about what I'm gonna find out because you're not being honest with me. We keep on going back and forth. You cried and you told me you were sorry.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like you're sorry when you're not being honest with me right now.
I haven't not done that. But I did went to Miss Ponce's class.
I know that. How else would I know that? Oh my! I wouldn't be here if I don't know something already.
Yeah.
You touch a student's butt in Miss Ponce's class. Female student.
No. I'm not lying to you. I don't know. Miss Ponce's class.
You touched so many students you don't even know. You don't even remember. You try to think, oh, which girl spoke up? That's what it seems like.
No.
Let me tell you something. And I'm going to be honest. You cried to me. You told me you were a good kid and that you were sorry.
Yeah.
But you're not being sorry when you're saying that these kids are denying something. Do you know what these kids go through?
No.
You know, this other girl that came forward was crying to her mom, saying that something really bad happened to her. You believe in karma? How would you like it if it happened to one of your nieces or nephews? Or you when you were little? Or your family members?
Well, I feel good.
But you're sitting there and instead of, you're not sorry. You say you're sorry, you're not sorry. Because you're not being completely honest with me. If somebody's truly sorry and wants forgiveness with anybody, you be honest. You're not sorry. So if I pull video, I will not see you touching anybody that day you substituted Miss Ponce's class.
No, did not touch anybody. Miss Ponce's class.
Okay. You want to play that game? That's fine. It's gonna come out. I already talked to you about touch DNA, and this is even worse. I heard you put your hand inside of her pants. Do you think that your DNA is not gonna be there? I don't understand why do you keep on like hiding things? These kids, what did I tell you earlier? That sooner or later everything comes out. I know this little girl is not gonna just make it up. I know that. Be honest and tell me what happened, man. You're sitting there, and at this point, you know, saying you're sorry, but you're really not. You know I'm gonna find out. You know I'm gonna start pulling surveillance. Now you're just gonna make me work harder for it.
Yeah, I really didn't do that.
Okay. So some random girl in Miss Ponce's class that does not even know the other students is randomly gonna say the same thing, that you touch her butt. That is just a coincidence? That's a coincidence? Dispatch is calling me. You know anybody in dispatch?
Yeah.
That you can IM maybe?
They're calling you?
Yeah. You probably want to know if I'm 10-4 or something. I don't think I took myself well.
I got
You, it's a coincidence?
you. No.
Do you think that today's my first day on the job?
No.
Do you think that today you're my first interview?
No.
You're not fooling anybody, man. Not the judge, not anybody. It's people, they don't even know each other. They're told somebody else and they plotted against you, so there's no way. You gonna sit there and lie still, or are you gonna be honest? You're not a little kid. You're an adult now.
Yeah.
And you need to take responsibility for your actions. You decided to touch these girls. They didn't tell you to touch them. You made a decision. Honestly, you made a decision. You made a bad decision. You know that already.
Yeah.
But if you really care about making it better, be honest. If you really care about making things right, be honest.
I did that.
I know you did. Tell me what happened.
I touched her butt.
Inside her pants?
Yeah.
What is she saying? Something about it's cold or it was cold? Where did that happen? Outside or inside?
Said this.
Behind the desk or somewhere else?
I'm beside the desk.
What else do you do? Who do you do that to that day? Who do you do that to that day on the 21st? Only one person?
Yeah.
What was she wearing?
The jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Thief. Yeah.
And what?
Yeah, jeans.
Uh-huh. And what else?
T-shirt.
So how did you put your hands inside her pants? How did that happen?
She was wearing a skirt.
She's wearing what?
A skirt.
I think you said jeans.
I thought about it.
What kind of skirt? Was it a jean skirt or was it something else?
I think it's yeah, jean skirt.
Okay, so how did that happen?
I was at the desk.
happened?
She came up to me, asked me a question.
Okay.
Told her to get your assignment and come here.
Okay. No happened.
And I tried to touch her.
Mm-hmm. But how? Where do you put your hand?
On her back.
Mm-hmm. And you slid it down, or was it from underneath her skirt, or was it from above?
Once from above.
Like that, like you go down?
Yeah.
And what did she do?
Didn't tell me anything.
How long did that last for?
About 2 minutes, I believe.
She just let you?
Yeah.
How does she look?
She's blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Black eyes.
Huh?
Black eyes.
Dark eyes?
And dark eyes.
Mm-hmm. What else?
She was wearing a skirt.
Are you sure about the skirt, or 'cause you said pants at first? If you're not sure, that's fine. I'd rather you say you
I'm
don't.
not sure.
Huh?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I don't want you to guess if you're not sure. Okay. And then what?
That's all I could remember.
During what subject was this?
I don't remember exactly. I don't remember exactly when was it. It was in the morning. That's what I know.
Is there anybody else that is going to come forward?
No. I don't believe so.
You don't believe so?
No. That's all.
Look, I already know that there's probably going to be more people coming forward. Is there anything else that you want to be honest with me about?
Say, I would say that I did the wrong thing. I wouldn't do it.
That you did wrong?
Yeah.
I know you did. Did you put your fingers inside her butt?
No.
What do you do? What do you put your hand inside her pants or skirt or whatever she was wearing?
Just touched her.
Like what? Show me. Where your hand? On the table.
Just touched her.
You said 2 minutes. Did you leave it there or something else?
I left it there.
Okay. And while you guys were doing what? Like, was she not saying anything? Were you saying something? I'm trying to understand, like, how does that work?
I believe. She was writing an assignment
Uh-huh.
on the paper.
Okay.
She was doing it at my desk.
So she was just talking to you, and then you...
No. She was, actually, they had an assignment to write.
Okay.
So she came up to me, she asked me how to do it. So I showed her a sample.
Okay.
And then she told me I would copy this. Can I copy it or...
What color was her hair?
Blonde. The black and the pig. Coffee. Dark.
But blonde and coffee is not the same. There's brown, there's
Yeah,
blonde,
brown.
there's black,
Brown.
there's orange, red, I don't know.
Brown.
Brown hair.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it, well, I have different colors in my hair. Was it short hair, dark, long hair?
Long hair.
Long brown hair.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I understand you.
Yeah.
I have no more questions. I have a feeling that there's more that you don't want to tell me, but I'm not going to go. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay? Do you have anything else you want to add before I conclude the interview?
Just feel sorry. I won't do it.
You want to do what?
I feel it's a very wrong thing. It is a wrong thing.
You're attracted to little girls. That's illegal. Insane. That's not okay. And I really hope that you realize that.
Yeah. Did you realize that?
Time is 4:52 in St. Louis Center.
What you're about to hear is something rarely captured in criminal investigations. A raw, unfiltered conversation that took place before Asher was brought to the police station. While we don't have the video footage of these crucial moments, the audio alone is chilling enough to tell the story. I want to prepare you. This audio segment contains some of the most revealing moments in this entire case. The things Asher says when he doesn't realize he's being recorded will leave you stunned. Every word, every pause adds another piece to this disturbing puzzle. And trust me, you'll want to stay with us to the very end. The conclusion in this case takes a turn nobody saw coming. The final revelations about Asher's true motives will change everything you thought you knew about this investigation.
This interview has been conducted in front of 2637 Whalebone Bay Drive. Today's date is March 1st, 2019. The time right now is 12:03 p.m. The person being interviewed is Mr.
Asher.
Asher?
Yes. Asher Syed.
Mr. Asher Syed, in reference to incident number 19I021254. This interview has been conducted by myself, Detective Stephanie King. Persons present during the interview are myself, Mr. Asher. Will you state your full name, address, and phone number for the record?
2637 Whalebone Bay Drive, Kissimmee, Florida 34741. And my phone number is 407-394-8201.
Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a paper to write. So, Saeed, talk to me. How long have you been a teacher? I just wanted to know a little bit of background. Substitute teacher.
It's about like three months, I believe. 3-4.
Okay.
Exactly, no. I'm just new. I'm new.
3 months. Do you have any medical conditions right now that could impede you from speaking with me? Or anything that I should know about?
Not really.
Okay. Are you on any medications or anything like that?
Not really.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure that you're okay to talk to me or not
I
like
just
falling
wear
asleep.
contacts. That's not really a medication, so it's okay.
Okay. What is your highest level of education?
High school.
Okay. So 3 months you've been a substitute teacher. Where have you substituted at?
I have substituted at Kissimmee Middle School a few times, Flora Ridge Elementary School, Flora Ridge Elementary School, Milmick Elementary School. I have done a few places, Boggy Creek Elementary School. I have been a few places, 5, 6 schools, 7 schools.
I'm sorry. I want to make sure he doesn't want me to move. Hold on a second. Does he want me to move? No. Okay. So how many schools you said?
Usually, probably 6-7 schools.
6-7 schools in 3 months. Okay. About how many times do you think you substituted?
I believe in 1 month, probably once or twice. Sometimes I did 3 times in a week. Yeah.
In the last month, once or twice?
No, in the last month.
So like, let's just say right now today is March 1st. So let's just say February.
February, 9 times.
8 or 9 times. Okay, that's a lot. Is it like on call or how does that work?
No, it's like part-time job. I go to college, right? So I'm a freshman in college here.
What school do you go to?
Valencia,
Oh, cool.
Osceola campus.
Cool, I went there. I went to Valencia's Osceola campus before. So you work part-time. Do you get to choose your schools or do you get to choose?
I choose my time. What, like, you mean classes, right?
Yeah.
I usually choose nighttime.
Nighttime?
Yeah, night classes.
No, I'm saying for a substitute teacher.
Oh, for a substitute. Yeah, I usually do that on the weekdays, 2 to 3 times, sometimes 1 day, because if I have an exam, I will just take 1 day.
So is it something like you could see what's available and you choose what's available? Okay.
I see what's available. If I have an exam, I just ignore it.
Okay.
I don't choose it.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Do you usually choose a particular school or anything like that?
Not to be specific, but it's based on availability of my schedule too, and what I have.
So, what schools are available? So, being a substitute teacher, can you be a substitute teacher at any grade level? Can you do like junior high school, middle school?
Not high school, because I just graduated high school, and the human resources like Harper Hope, they told me like you have to be like at least 2-3 years much more older because you just graduated high school. So I graduated high school last year, so that's why.
You can do junior high school and elementary?
Yeah, middle school and elementary.
Okay. And which ones do you usually do? Have you ever did junior high school?
Recently, I have been doing elementary.
Okay. Have you ever?
Before that, I usually did middle school, but it was not available in middle school few days, so I took elementary. I believe the last month, the whole month.
Whole month of February you took elementary.
I believe, yeah.
Okay. Last week, where do you substitute at?
Last week, Boggy Creek, I believe. Boggy Creek.
Which days?
Not specifically.
You want to look at the calendar? I'll show you my phone calendar.
Okay.
Maybe that can help you. So today is March 1st. So when I say last week, I'm including today.
Thursday,
so,
28.
Okay.
I went to Boggy Creek, and then I believe Monday, 25th.
Okay, so 25th.
Oh, no. Yeah, I didn't go on 25th. 25th, I had to go somewhere else to pick my cousin. Yeah, 28th.
Just 1 day?
Just 1 day last week.
Okay.
Before that, I went, I believe, I'm not certain, but 22.
Okay.
And 19, 18. 3 days.
18, 19.
And 22.
And that was where?
That was, I believe one of it, 22 was Boggy Creek. Before that, I believe, was Flora Ridge or not Mill Creek, but Flora Ridge, probably. 19.
What is it called? Sorry.
Flora Ridge.
Floral Ridge, okay.
Flora.
Gotcha. Okay. So the 22nd and 28th at Boggy. Those are the most recent ones. What classes did you do then? Let's start with the 22nd, which was Friday.
Friday, yeah. 22nd. Not. I didn't do it on Friday. Sorry. That was a mistake.
Okay, the 28th. What classes did you do?
21st, probably.
What classes did you do at Boggy Creek the 28th?
28, I did. Recently, I did second grade.
Okay.
28th.
How many classes? Do you do all day? I don't know how that works, so you probably know more than me. Do you go, when you substitute 1 class, 2 classes?
Yeah, I did. In Boggy Creek, I did like morning part and after that we switched classes in the afternoon. So that's what I did.
So whose class did you do morning?
I did Venegas. Venagas, I believe. Yeah.
Miss Venegas?
Yeah.
Okay, and then afternoon?
Afternoon was Venegas, but in a different class.
Okay.
They have a switching.
They go to another class?
They just have a door, and then they just switch.
Walk over.
Okay,
I understand. And what subject was the morning and what subject was the afternoon?
Subject. It was math in the morning, and it was science in the afternoon. No, science was a different teacher. I did social studies in 28th.
As well?
Sure, yeah, 28th. In the afternoon I did social studies.
That was for Miss Venegas' class?
Yeah, Miss Venegas' class.
Okay. So you did just math and social studies that day?
No. I did more. Like we did level questions, we did centers. The students did centers.
How many hours did you work that day?
It was 7 hours.
So 7 hours. Was the whole day with Miss Venegas' class?
Yeah, but we switch in the afternoon with the same students.
Okay. So same students, Miss Venegas' class, but you guys do different things during the day. That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. All right.
We have different subjects. Something we do reading in the morning. We read a book, and answer questions. That's what usually happens.
Okay. So you said that the school talked to you about, what did the school tell you today?
No, not the school. The human resources. They called me. The one who I went to interview to get the job. They called me in the morning, saying that yes, you have had allegations. You have had allegations on you touching someone else, a student. They specify her as a girl. So I believe they were telling me you have allegations on touching her.
Okay.
Someone. That's and then I told them, okay. And they told me they will hold the substitute availability.
Okay.
So I said okay. It was a false allegation. That's what I told them. Then they told me I will call you back, and they didn't call me back.
Okay.
So it was in the morning. I was like, my head was hurting, so I didn't actually clearly heard her. I didn't actually clearly heard her. But when I called her after like 2 hours, they picked it up, and after they just when I told them, you were telling me something about my name is Asher, and they were putting the phone on hold. So it was taking too long, so I just end the call.
Okay. And that's what you know.
Yeah.
Asher, how do you spell your name?
A-S.
What's your first name?
My first name in the passport and social security card is FNU.
Is that your name that your mother gave you?
No, it was Syed Yaseen Asher in my country, in India.
What's your name in your country? What is it?
Syed S-Y-E-D.
S-Y-E-D?
Yeah, Yaseen space Y-A-S-E-E-N. Asher, A-S-H-E-R. So over here they put the last name first.
So this is your first name?
Yeah, in my country.
And
yeah.
This is your middle name?
Middle name.
And
that's my last name.
In your country?
In my country.
So here
is the FNU is just like first name unknown. It happened like when we came to America.
Why?
I have no idea, to be honest. They said you could have the citizenship. After that you could correct it.
Okay.
Like now we are available for citizenship. So we were thinking about it.
So right now your last name is going by what?
My last name is going by Syed, S-Y-E-D.
Okay.
Over here.
That's your last name.
First name is going by Asher, because they told us about like your last name would be first. What's your surname? We said Syed.
Did you go when you come here to this country?
November 2013.
Okay. And before that you lived where in India?
In India.
Did you go to school here?
Yeah, I actually did. No, madrasa. I don't want to talk about that. I started.
You don't want to talk about what?
No, I did madrasa. You know.
You did. I'm sorry.
Like a hifz course. You don't understand that, right?
A what?
A hifz course. It's a religious thing for Muslims.
Okay.
So I went to school 4 years there.
Okay.
So I didn't do 4 years of middle school. When I came here, I supposed to.
Why don't you want to talk about that?
No, because it's different. That's why.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
No problem.
It's nothing. It's just a madrasa. It's a school hostel for male students. It's they actually tell you like Holy Bible, right? They teach us Quran, a different book. They just memorize. We just memorize. That's it.
Okay.
So I didn't did middle school. When I came here, I did 8th grade first, but I was supposed to be in 9th grade because of my age. So that's how.
And when you went to school in regular high school, what name do you use?
Name Asher. First name
Syed.
Yeah, Syed is my surname, so they told me it would be
because they told you to use it like that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but your driver's license still says FNU.
FNU, first name unknown.
All right. So what's your relationship with your students? Tell me what a regular day goes by, because I don't know what a substitute teacher does.
The regular day is pretty much they be friendly. I'm really friendly every time. So sometimes I go to a music class. So it's pretty much fun. I tell them what they need to do. They do it. After that, I'll tell them that let's do Fortnite dances sometimes, like, you know, just for fun. But they're friendly. That's kind of relationship that I have. Is that they're open-minded. I'm like, okay, I let them do what they want to do, like play with slime and all, if they have done the work first and I have checked it. So I usually check when they are finished with all of the work, like social studies, reading, answers. Then I'll tell them, okay, you could do free time for like till I tell you to stop. Then we'll do something else. So it's pretty like free. I believe open-minded. It's a pretty good friendship kind of.
What do you mean friendship?
Because I give them fair chances. I tell them to do this work first. After you've done it, you have seen it, you could do something else if you want to.
So run me by your day on the 28th. Let's start from the beginning of the day. What you did throughout the day.
28th.
Which is the last time. That was yesterday.
In the morning, I didn't pick up the students. I was late. I was like 5 minutes late. I signed in. I was actually assigned a different teacher. Amila, someone. Yeah, Amila. It was a kindergarten class, not kindergarten. It was a second grade class too. But when I thought I was late, that's why they were giving me a different class. So they told me to write Winnega's name. So I said, okay, it's still a second grade class. So I went to the class. The students were there inside. So I just, when I went there, they just told me, you're going to a different class. Two substitutes were there, me and someone else. So they told me, you're going to a different class. So when I went to that class, students were there. The teacher was taking attendance. And they were done with attendance. The teacher was explaining to me the schedule of today. That they're bright students. They know how to work, how to do their job. They're pretty quick at learning things. And that's what happened. And I started the day.
Okay, so talk to me. Tell me the day. I want to know what the day schedule was like.
In the beginning, I did math first. After I did math, there were people telling me After I done math, I told everyone that you would get free time if you do the work, and
What
they
was
did
the
the
work?
work.
What was the work for math?
Math. There were a few pages. It's Go Math textbook was like page 396 and something like that. So I did that. After that, they were asking me, can we go do iPads? I told them yes. Yeah.
When students need help with homework, what happens? Do you walk
I
around?
do help them. I do tell them what to do. So I usually help them. I think she's leaving somewhere. Yeah.
Whose car is that?
That's my car.
Oh,
My
sometimes
sister
she
is going
borrows
somewhere.
it.
Yeah, she borrows it.
Okay, so math was Go Math. You said, was that homework or was that a test?
No, that wasn't a test. That was an assignment in class.
Okay.
So after that, we did.
When you help the students,
Reading.
where do you help the students at?
I usually help them right over there when they work in the desks. So on 28th, there was one student who wanted to read. So I told her you could read at my desk if you want to.
Okay.
She was reading.
Who was that?
I don't believe I remember her name. I don't believe I remember her name.
Do you remember what she looked like? How did she look like?
It was just yesterday. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly. But there were a few students though. That after they worked, I told them you could have free time. And that's what they did.
So what students read at your desk? One or more than one?
There was one student who was coming up to me. It was a her. I don't remember her name. That's why. She was coming up to me. She was telling me, "Okay, I could read a book if you want to." And after that, in the afternoon, what everyone was doing is like, because everyone did the level questions in the afternoon and all. Then they were starting to draw. They were drawing my face.
But we're not up to afternoon. Oh, they were drawing your face?
Yeah, in the afternoon.
But let's talk about the morning still. Which is the student? You say you remembered and then you didn't tell me how she looks.
To be honest, she was a second grade. It's a second grade. And I believe she had black hair. And I cannot really specify because there were a lot of people coming up to my desk. There were a few boys too. They needed help, and they were showing me. I was sitting at the desk, so after they finished, they would show me the paperwork, what they did in the textbook. So I don't really know.
You just told me that you did know.
Yeah.
Why is it that all of a sudden you don't know? Are you nervous?
No, not really nervous. I'm just trying to figure out what was her name. And I cannot picture it. That's why.
You don't know her name. You told me that you did know who she was. You did remember her.
Yeah, I did remember her.
Now you're saying you don't.
Because she was at my desk because it was the first thing in the morning after math. She came up to me. She wanted to read a book, That's why I
What book?
remember. Just a small book, a different book that she was reading in the class
Where do you sit
at the desk.
Okay.
Usually.
And the students in their desks.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes I go help them. Sometimes I come, sit down. After they do the work, they show me, come to the desk, and they show me.
So where was she? Came to read to you where?
She was just reading on beside.
I don't know. I'm not in the.
So
I haven't
this
been in the
desk-
classroom, so you gotta work with me and help me out a little bit to understand.
Okay. So this is the desk on the left side.
Okay, so is there like, was she standing? Was she?
Yeah, she
sitting
was standing,
up? Okay, by your desk.
Yeah, by
reading
your
to
desk.
you the book.
reading to me the book.
Okay, and then what?
She was just reading. And then I told her to go read over there. You're doing I ready. So she went to I ready. She did I ready. After that, we did the reading. We did reading. When we did reading, so everyone.
Was the female black, white, Hispanic?
No, she was white. She wasn't. I believe I believe it's a Hispanic class because a lot of people knew Spanish. She was Hispanic, but she was not black, I believe.
Okay. How long did she stay at your desk reading?
She just came up to me 5-10 minutes. That's it.
Okay.
And then I told her to go sit down, read at your desk, and if you can, could you help others doing the math work? That's what I told her. Then she went. She helped others.
Okay.
And then when we did reading. After that, they had a bit of free time, so they wanted to do something else too. I told them they could draw, but they have to show me the work first. After they showed me the work, I told. After that, it was block time, I believe. Not block time.
So you had math in the morning.
Yeah, math in the morning, but math in the morning.
When was reading and social studies?
Social studies, what is in the afternoon. Reading was in the morning too.
Okay. So what happened in social studies?
So in social studies, in the afternoon, right? In social studies, they had to do the questions, textbook questions, page 82 to 85. They had to do the answers. After that, they had to do level questions. If they have done with the level questions, they had to do a test, a writing test. Every student need to do not every student, but there were specific students, Santiago, Antonio, and there were a few more other students, Angelica, Alina. So they were doing the test. Santiago didn't want to do the test. It was a burden. But after they did the test, they finished like 40 minutes before. Everyone was done with the test, level questions.
Did any of the students need help during the test?
Yeah, they asked me. I told them I could explain it to you what the question is asking you, but I cannot help you because it's testing you. So that was it for the social studies. So what they did was people were drawing at the desk. I was sitting in the round table. We switched, right, in the afternoon. So I was sitting in the round table. I was sitting in the middle. Some people were coming up. They were drawing. They were trying to draw my face and all.
Okay, which students did you help with their test?
The test, Santiago didn't know how to, he was like, this is a third grade test, I cannot do that. Then this is tough. And I was like, he's 8 and people are, one of the students, he was like, oh, I'm 8 and he's 7 and he's still crying. And I'm not crying. So it was funny. We did a few, laughs and all. I cheered up some kids. So it was okay. It was a pretty easy day. And after social study, like I said, we had like 45 minutes time because everyone was done with level question. Everyone was done with iReady centers, reading centers, writing centers, everything. So I didn't have nothing else to do. I just told them you could draw, but you have to sit at your desk. If I hear you making noises, I would tell you to sit down at your desk and not sit at my desk. We had a round table over there. So like 4 or 5 students were sitting there drawing. Some people were talking.
What students went to your desk for help?
I usually go to so many students, right? I sometimes don't remember their name. Because, you know, it's not like one day. You know about substitute, right? Because I just go one day. I don't go the same class every day. So I just don't remember. That's why. I'm like kind of like backing up by saying something, right? You heard my a bit distraction, right? Because I just feel afraid. I don't know why.
Well, there's nothing to be afraid of. I mean,
Yeah.
I just want to know the truth because it's important that you're honest with
True.
me, and you know,
I understand
and don't
that.
lie to me because
I understand that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When we talk to people, everything that they say we verify.
Yeah.
So we find out that person could tell me something right now, and then we start go look at video surveillance or cameras, start talking to people, teachers, students.
If you want to correct that, I could get my phone if you want to.
Okay, no, we can do that afterwards.
Okay.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Are you listening to what I'm saying?
I understand.
So it's important that you're honest with me because things that people say, and it's not just with you, it's with everybody. We always still go and talk to everybody, start pulling surveillance from places. You know, that's what we do. We're investigators.
That's why I wanted not to tell you the names because I was not sure about her name because I don't want to tell you false. That's why.
But what do you think it sounds like?
Her name? Honest, I'm not being afraid. It's just I don't remember, to be honest.
Okay, because when I asked you for the description, you know, the first time you said, yeah, you knew.
Black hair.
Yeah, you said you remembered her, and then you said you don't
She
remember.
might be Hispanic. She's probably Hispanic because everybody knew Spanish. Because when I went to the class, Miss Winegas.
Was she one of the same students that went up to you to take for help with the test?
Not the test.
Or
She came up to me in drawing sometimes.
in the afternoon class.
Afternoon class in social studies. After she was done with everything, not just her. There were few students. Some boys, some girls. They came up to me. They showed me this is how I look like. I was like trying to laugh about the picture.
Did she come to your desk in the afternoon time again? To your desk?
Yeah.
For what? Did she need help with the test questions?
Not really test questions. She didn't came up to. She came and draw.
She didn't come up to you because if I talk to her and she tells me otherwise, I mean, I just want you to make sure that you don't lie to me. I don't, you know, I talked to you in the beginning. I swore you in. I want to make sure we're on the same page. That is important for you to be honest with me. Because I feel like every time you look nervous, man, and
I just look nervous because in my family we're just I'm just afraid of like police. That's it.
Okay, well.
Like when they told me that when my cousin told me that police was looking for you, I'm like a criminal or something. That's why I usually think sometimes.
I've been nothing but polite with you, right?
Yes.
Yes. We've been having a dialogue when I talk to you in front of your home briefly. I've been nothing but polite for you, with you. There's no reason for you to be afraid of me.
Yes.
Okay? You came, you said, hey, I want to talk to you.
Yes.
So, there's no reason for that, Okay?
Yes.
I just want you to be honest with me because it's important, because then you tell me something, and then let's say I interview, I don't know, 50 people, you know, and people, somebody else tells me otherwise.
I understand.
Or I see video in certain classrooms, there's video, you know, and I see video and I see otherwise. How does that look if you lie to me? So that
looks false.
Well, it makes you look bad, to be honest with you.
That makes me look stupid that I don't remember.
So I don't want you to say anything but the truth, but what really happened. You know, so if I ask you a question, it could be something silly or small or, you know, just, you know, you could say, I don't remember, if you don't remember, but I don't want you to lie to me, because then guess what?
I don't remember her face, because there were a few kids coming up to my desk and showing me what they completed.
Okay.
I don't remember.
But she did come to you, you said, in the afternoon.
Yeah, in the afternoon.
Okay. So you understand why the school is, you know, what the school said. So why do you think that I'm here today? I mean, is there anything that could have happened that maybe...
Yeah, because the human resources made it clear that I had somebody reported an allegation on me touching her, and I told them that it's false. Okay. So that's why I think you came here.
Thinking back at your day, right? We just talked about your day, right? Yeah. So let's talk about your day. Thinking back at your day, you know, why would I be here? What could have led to that allegation? And maybe there's something that I don't know. I don't know. You understand? I'm not here accusing you, but you might tell me something that I don't know. But there's a reason. You know, things like this don't come out of nowhere. That's for sure.
True. Yeah. It doesn't just happen because it won't be a coincidence for you to come. You would have...
So what could have happened that could have led to a report?
I really don't know. That's why I told them that it was a false allegation.
Yeah, but I'm not the district. Okay. The district is not.
Yeah, I understand.
Everything that you're telling me, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to do my job thoroughly.
Okay.
And I'm going to verify everything.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important that you don't lie, because then, you know, one, I swore you in, and two, then it makes you look even worse, right?
Yeah. It's
important to be honest always.
Yeah.
I'm not the district, man. One thing is your job, and another thing is, you know, law enforcement. Obviously, we're gonna double check and we're gonna triple check everything. So
I really don't know why.
You don't know why?
Yeah.
You don't know any interaction with any student that could have led to a report?
Not really. I don't remember anyone.
Or anything that you did that could have been misinterpreted. Doesn't mean you're a bad guy. I'm just saying something that maybe somebody could have took the wrong way. I don't know.
Probably.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Together we're trying to get to what happened.
What happened?
I wasn't there.
The truth, yeah.
But I know in some classrooms there's cameras. So
I believe the one who was like at my desk in the afternoon, she was telling me that I would come here at your desk. I want to draw. Can I sit here? So yeah. But I'm not really sure about that.
Is she the same one that came in the morning to your desk?
Not the same person. Different one. A different person. A different girl.
Okay. But you told me that the one that came in the morning also went in the afternoon.
Yeah. But she didn't sit at my desk. She was sitting in front of me at the round table.
Okay. So what about that could have led to this? What do you think? Was she overly friendly with you?
Not overly friendly. She was just happy. That's it. I believe she was like, "You're the best substitute." She was telling me, "You're the best substitute." I said, "Okay." She was asking me, "Do you play Fortnite?" I said, "Yeah, I do sometimes, but we're not talking about that. Let's get to work. You have work you have to complete, After that, you will have free time.
Okay, but we're not here for Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
So, what interaction between you and a student could have led to a report? Maybe it's a misunderstanding. Maybe it's something that got taken out of context. I have no idea because I wasn't there. But there's a reason. Something doesn't just get reported out of nothing. And honestly, you know more than me.
True. Yeah.
This is your chance to be honest with me and tell me your side. But if you're holding things back from me and we're playing games, then I have to go with the other side, you know?
I don't...
I need to understand what happened.
Okay. The first and the girl in the morning. When she came up to me, she was she wanted to read a book. She wanted to read a book. I told her, okay, you could read a book. I tapped her on the back. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I know. Not really tapped. I just said okay. That's it.
You saying okay and tapped is two different stories. Two different things.
No, I tapped her. I not tapped, but I touched her here, in the back.
Okay.
That's all I remember.
Okay.
Probably that might be connection.
Okay.
To you coming here.
Okay.
Maybe they interpreted something wrong. Maybe she told her parents to report. Maybe.
Okay. How many times did you touch her? Any kind of contact?
Twice. I believe. From the morning. That's it.
Okay. Where's the second time?
It was just back.
Okay. When she was at your desk?
Yes. I'm only telling the truth.
Okay.
That's what I agreed to, right?
What if I told you that I know more than that?
It would be a surprise to me. Because there's not more than that.
What if I told you that I already went to school? And I already talked to everybody in the school, including every single student in that class, both classes.
That you know more.
Yeah.
That everybody knows it.
That you're not being honest with me. What if I tell you that I already went to the school and I already interviewed everybody and I already pulled surveillance and I know more than what you're saying right now? I'm not going to come here without doing my homework. I'm not going to come here without...
Sure, I know that.
You're not being completely honest with me. I know that much.
Yes.
Did you make a mistake?
Yes, I did. I believe I made a mistake.
Because to me...
I shouldn't had, contacted her. Anyway, that's not my responsibility. I cannot, I understand that I made a mistake.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I don't think that you're a bad guy. You seem... I checked your record. Never been in trouble. Seems like a good kid. I know more about you than you think I do. And it doesn't seem like you're a bad person at all. So it doesn't... Just because I'm here and just because we're having this conversation doesn't mean that you're a terrible person. Sometimes good people make silly mistakes as well.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to understand. Okay, but I know that you're not being honest with me. And I understand maybe you're scared, but it's important to be honest right now. Okay, because, see, I already talked to that little girl. And more than her. So, we're sitting here, and you're telling me something, but you're withholding other stuff. Because I know it wasn't just a touch in the back. See, I already know that. Is there something going on that you want to tell me?
Not really. I didn't had nothing going on.
Is there a reason? Can you be honest with me now? Can you tell me what's going on? What happened?
Yeah. While she was reading the book, I touched her. That was it.
Touched her where?
Back.
Back where?
In the back. Here.
Do you think I will be here because you touched her in the back?
I don't really know.
You don't know?
No.
I wouldn't.
That's all I know. Remember.
That's all you remember? Or that's all you want to tell me? Because I already talked to the whole class. And I know who was behind your desk and I know who wasn't. And I know what body parts were touched and I know what body parts were not touched. So we can sit here and play games, or you can be honest. It doesn't make you a bad dude, man.
I touched her.
I know that much.
Yeah.
Where?
Not just over here. Not just over here.
So where?
All the way down.
In the front or the back? Or both?
In the back.
Her butt?
Yeah.
What's her name? 'Cause I know you know her name.
I don't remember her name. That's why, really. You know her name, right?
Yes.
I don't remember her name. That's why.
Why do you touch her butt? You already said it. Might as well be honest.
Shouldn't have done it.
And I appreciate you saying that. That shows a lot about your character.
Yeah. Maybe I just had bad intentions, maybe.
What were you thinking at that time?
That she's beautiful. Maybe.
Have you ever watched what kind of pornography do you watch? You don't have to be shy. I've done heard it all.
Interracial. So.
Do you watch children?
No, not really.
What do you mean not really? Like, have you ever seen a teenager or a child having sex?
No. I've heard about it because I was in high school.
What do you hear?
In middle school.
Mm-hmm.
That people they talk stuff like even middle school there are childrens who tell them like drugs or something. They just brag about things and they're not that true. So I just heard about it,
Like
but
what,
I've
though?
never seen it.
What have you heard?
Just about normal kids. They just tell like drugs and all, and I'm like, okay.
Well, I'm just asking what made you like little kids. Like, what made you feel attracted that she's beautiful. She's 7. But you know that already.
I actually do weekend program. Saturday, Sunday, I do usually teach male kids. For like it's a masjid. It's a mosque. In the mosque, I usually teach male boys.
Okay.
From age 3 to 7, 7 to 9, 3 to not 3, 4 to 9.
Okay.
Age of students. Just teach them. It's not really a thing, and I don't really feel that much attracted to. I just like them because they act funny, and they just entertain. That's all.
Are you attracted to little boys as well?
No. you're getting it wrong. I'm not really attracted.
Well, that's why I want to understand, because I don't know you. That's why I'm asking questions. I want to know a little bit more about you and why. So that's why I'm asking. You said you found her beautiful, so I'm asking you. You're saying you're teaching also at a mosque. Do you find little boys cute?
I'm an actual teacher. No. I just teach the Holy Quran. That's all.
So, have you ever found another little girl attractive, beautiful? That's what I mean when I say attractive, like saying somebody's like beautiful.
Yeah, they're pretty good kids. Yeah.
Have you ever touched another little girl's butt or boy's butt?
No.
That was your first time?
Maybe it was my second time.
Okay. Who else did you touch? Maybe I already know. I don't know.
Maybe. I'll be honest with you. Flora Ridge. Over there, that's it.
Middle school or elementary?
Elementary.
Okay. What was that?
I won't remember. It was like 2 months before. That's it.
How old was the little girl? Or was it a girl or boy?
It was a girl.
What's her name?
I don't remember. It's 2 months old, right? I don't remember her name.
Okay. What's the class that you taught? You gotta remember things like that. You remember.
Not really.
That's
I'm
something
not a scientist.
different.
Come on.
You don't gotta be a
college,
scientist,
right?
but if that was your first time you ever touched a little kid, that's an experience. You're gonna remember that. It's like the first time somebody goes to Disney World, or somebody goes to the first time of anything. Everybody remembers the first time of anything.
I remember it's Flora Ridge, but I don't remember the class. I'm not lying to you, to be honest. I just don't remember.
What do you touch?
It's 2 months.
See, this little girl's saying that you touch more than her butt.
No, that's about it. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying because you said those things, like, you know, swear to me. I'm just telling you the truth.
What if I was to tell you that I know otherwise, that there's cameras in certain places in the school? What if I was to tell you that?
I would say it is true.
You would say what is true?
That is true. The cameras.
Okay, well, you know that, right?
Yeah.
So, would it be fair to say that there could be ways for me to verify if what you're saying is true? Some of what you're saying is true?
Yeah. That might be a way for you to verify and then come because of that incident.
So, same little girl saying that you touched her vagina at the same time you touched her butt.
No.
Asher, she's not the only one saying it, because you might have thought that nobody saw, but
I didn't touch her vagina.
you ever heard of touch DNA?
Touch DNA?
You know what that is?
Touch DNA. I know DNA. I know
Okay.
touch meaning.
So you know that everything leaves DNA? It's like kind of like a footprint. Touch something, sometimes it leaves something that could identify you.
Yeah.
So, you ever seen like stuff like CSI?
Yeah. They put like powder.
Oh, it's
See.
a little more
Oh.
advanced than that. So what if I take her pants and check for your DNA on the front? You know the part where she said that you went like this to her vagina?
No.
didn't find your DNA there?
I just know that I did wrong. And I cannot tell you.
You're doing more wrong when not being honest.
Do you want to hear?
The truth.
Yeah, I touched her. I'm sorry, but I did wrong.
You touched her vagina?
Yeah.
Why?
Shouldn't have. I shouldn't do it to little kids. No, that's very wrong. I know that. I don't know why I did that. But I know it's wrong. I cannot explain it to you. I feel also guilty because of that. I also feel guilty. I know the consequences too. That's why I'm afraid. I shouldn't do that. To be honest, that was my second time. It was like 4th grade before. It was a girl too. I don't want to lie. I know the consequences, but I don't want to lie. I'm telling you the truth. I did touch her. But I shouldn't have done that. It's a very wrong thing. I'm gonna go to jail for that. I know that. I'm an adult. I shouldn't do that for my 2 minors. And I understand that.
How many times you touched her?
Twice.
Once in the morning, once in the afternoon?
Yeah.
Do you know how sad and confused this little girl is?
Yeah, she probably feels rather horrible. I don't want anyone to substitute.
She said you were a nice substitute teacher.
She did say that.
And I'm sure you're a nice guy.
Yeah. I don't really think that way. Usually, but it's very wrong. I know that.
What do you do? Do you touch her on top of her clothes? On top of her vagina or inside her pants?
No, on top.
For how many seconds or minutes?
Not really minutes. Seconds. 30, 40, I believe.
And what did she do?
It's nothing.
Did she let you?
She lets me. I want to say this.
Well, if you feel bad about it, the best way to say you're sorry is by being honest.
Yeah.
That's my opinion, and I'm not telling you that as a human
Clothes.
being, as a person.
Clothes. 30, 40 seconds.
Tell me what happened in the morning.
Resist.
What happened in the morning time?
I touched her.
Well, I know that. I'm asking you to tell me what happened.
After math, they had free time. One of the girls came up to the desk and then showed me what she worked, and I told her you could go. After like 10 minutes, she wanted to. I told her she wants to read a book. So I told her you could come up to my desk and read. That's what happened.
And then what?
Touched her. That's why.
Tell me what happened. You did it. Don't be ashamed now. You said the hardest part, man. I'm just asking you to tell me what happened.
I touched her in the back.
The butt first.
Yeah, the butt first, the back.
Okay.
Touched her vagina.
That what?
Vagina.
The first time or second time?
The first time.
You touched her back and her vagina?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second time, just the back.
Just when you say the back, you mean the butt, the buttocks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what happened the first time? How do you touch her?
Yeah, I really have to explain that.
Yeah. What do you feel, embarrassed?
Yeah, I just feel embarrassed. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's nothing to be embarrassed with me. I've done heard it all, and honestly, it doesn't mean you're a monster. It means you made a silly mistake.
Yeah.
But I want to understand what happened. I mean, you know, did you put your finger inside of her?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to, but you're not explaining it to me. So how am I gonna understand?
I touched her butt, and then I just touched her butt.
While she was reading?
While she was reading.
Okay.
For a few seconds.
Okay.
Touched her vagina for a few seconds, that's it. Didn't do more than that.
The first time?
The first time.
Did you say anything to her?
Not really. I was just, trying. She was just reading the book. I just corrected words that she was saying.
Okay. So while she was reading, are you using both hands?
No.
You're first using one hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just one hand.
How do you touch her vagina and her butt? Can you show me with your hands?
Just like that.
Okay. Do you pinch her butt or squeeze it at one point?
I did.
Okay. What about her vagina?
No.
Like, pretend this is her vagina. What do you do?
Nothing. That's all.
Like a feel? Like that?
Yeah.
Is that what you're showing me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to understand. Okay. And then what happened the next time? The afternoon?
It was the same thing. The butt. I squeezed the butt. That's it.
Did you touch the vagina the second time?
No.
So one time you did the butt and the vagina, and then the second time only the butt?
Yeah.
What do you feel when you did that? Were you attracted to her? You said she was beautiful. Did it make you aroused? Do you know what aroused means?
Yeah. Can't really.
Just trying to understand. Trying to understand you. Are you doing this?
Not really aroused.
You did it for a reason. People don't just do things for no reason. Is it something that...
Just felt attracted to her, not aroused.
Okay.
Felt attracted to her.
Mm-hmm.
Thought she was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Thought she was nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
What about the girl from Floral Ridge? Were you attracted to her too? Or were you aroused?
In the Floral Ridge, it was nothing. It was just, I just touched her shoulder, that's it. It was nothing.
That's not what you told me.
What?
That's not what you told me before.
I didn't tell you I touched her butt.
You told me that you touched the girl before.
I touched the girl.
Inappropriately. Yeah. You want me to stop the recording and play it for you? I'm not lying. We're recording. When you change what you're saying, I mean it's recorded. I'm not lying. I'm not trying to trick you or anything. You said,
Yeah. I did touch her inappropriately.
So why are you trying to tell me no? I don't understand why you're playing. I'm sitting here and I haven't been dishonest with you not one time. I told you everything I was doing. I told you why I was here. I was polite with you. I was nice with you. I'm not trying to trick you in any which way. Everything I'm explaining to you. But you done told me a million stories already.
It was 2 months ago, that's why. You understand that, right?
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
If it was 2 months, I'm not telling you to say what date or what classroom number. I'm asking you what happened. You said you touched the girl and this wasn't the first time. So I'm asking you what happened the other time. That's all.
I touched her butt.
Okay. Was it? You said it. was you not attracted to her then?
Yeah, I was attracted to her.
Okay.
But I was not aroused.
Okay. Do you go home and do you do anything like afterwards? Like, is there a purpose for this? Like, do you masturbate? I mean, I'm sorry to ask that way, but is that something that, you know?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But sometimes it's not regular base.
So when you touch her, do you go home and masturbate?
No,
or in the
not
bathroom
like
at the
that.
school?
Not like that. Sometimes, some other days.
Okay.
It wasn't the same day.
Okay.
Some other days, one or twice. That's it.
Okay. I'm just asking. So this is the deal. I understand that you were also touching other girls on yesterday's date in different parts. Not necessarily the vagina, but in those areas. Okay? So I understand it wasn't only her. I understand you were being very touchy-feeling with other people in that class. There's another girl, too. Starts with an A.
With an A. Yeah. She was drawing next to me.
That's the girl that you touched in the morning and the afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did touch her.
Where did that happen at?
It was in the morning too.
Not the afternoon?
Not the afternoon.
Where do you touch Jocelyn at?
Just the butt.
Not the front?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna sit here and play games.
Yeah.
Just be honest with me, because we talked to everybody already.
Yeah. I did touch her. Inappropriately.
When was that?
In the morning.
Okay.
It was in the reading time.
Reading time. What happened then?
She was coming to the desk. That's when I touched her.
What did she come to the desk for?
She was asking me about the question, reading question. Remember, if you would have asked like J from J, because she was like, she was sitting at my desk. That's why. I told her, if you want to draw, go draw over there. She was telling me, I want to draw here.
Do you think it's her fault?
It's my fault. Everything is my fault. Shouldn't do that.
Any other body part?
I believe her legs.
Where? What part?
His legs here.
What
Thighs.
The thighs?
Yeah.
When do you touch her thighs?
In the morning.
Where? Like, where were you guys at in the classroom?
She was at my desk.
Is that the same time you touched her butt? Or was that a different time?
Yeah. It was the same time.
So you wanted to touch her vagina? Is that what happened and you just did it?
No. I didn't want to touch her vagina. Touched her butt and thigh.
Uh-huh. Did she say anything to you?
No.
No. Did you touch anybody else?
No.
So I'm gonna ask the boys at the mosque.
What?
I'm gonna ask the boys where you teach at on the weekend.
Yeah. No.
So I might as well be honest with me about everything right now.
Not in the mosque.
Okay. Anybody else that you have touched?
I to be honest, I feel attracted to girls.
Okay. That's fair enough. Because I don't know you, that's why I ask.
But I wasn't aroused by girls, little girls. I wasn't aroused by, I just found them attractive, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
but I did wrong that I shouldn't have done.
Do you have any family members in the house younger than you?
No, I'm the youngest. There's 1 year older than me, my sister. But I'm the youngest in the family.
Has anybody ever touched you inappropriately when you were little?
No.
Or you can say you don't want to talk about it. That's okay too.
No, nobody has touched me
Okay.
inappropriately.
Okay. I understand that's something private, so that's something that if you want to say, you know.
Yeah. Nobody has touched me. No, that feels bad.
Does your parents know you touched somebody? Or would they be upset with you? Or
No, I told them,
you told them?
but I told them it's false.
Oh, you told them the
Yeah.
allegations, but you didn't tell them.
That I didn't tell them that it's true.
Why weren't you? You didn't want to tell them?
I don't want to get so embarrassed and I'm a really good kid. I'm like, straight A's in college. I had straight A's in high school. I'm like the mosque. I'm like, the Pope in Christianity, right?
Yeah.
I'm like a hafiz in mosque.
Is that like high?
It's a high standard
Okay.
for Muslims. Yeah, I perform namaz. I lead namaz.
Okay.
People pray back of me.
Okay.
That's
important.
It's a big thing. If somebody knows it, it's like a big thing. Like if you say a pope did this, so everybody would be ashamed.
Okay.
So I just felt really ashamed to say those things that I did. I just feel really ashamed that I don't want to do. I just want to ignore it. Say it was false allegations. But it is true what I did.
Well, it takes a lot for you to be honest. I know you're that it's not something that's easy to talk about, but you have to think about.
Yeah.
Sometimes, as adults, we have to take responsibility for our actions. Even though some actions make us ashamed, we still have to take responsibility for it. It's part of being an adult.
True.
You
True.
know?
True.
Do you have your cell phone on you?
Not really. Not here.
No. Anything on your cell phone? Have you ever looked at child pornography or anything like that?
Not really. Check my phone now.
I don't understand what not really means.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
I don't see child pornography.
You never have, ever?
Never.
Have you ever taken any pictures of any of the students in the class? Or
No.
anything like that?
Never.
Okay.
Never have taken a picture.
No.
No. I took a picture of the class one time when the students went to recess. It was in Mill Creek.
You mean the classroom?
Just the classroom.
Oh.
I just wanted to show to my brother that I'm like this is my office. Kind of.
But nothing of students?
Nothing of students.
Is there anything else that you want to tell me right now?
I just want to tell you I did really a bad thing and I'm guilty for it. I know the children feel bad. I know I shouldn't have done that. I feel ashamed that I did that. I just feel like I don't want to show my face to my mother. She would be like, you're such a higher standards in mosque, and then you're doing such those things to children. I just don't want to tell her that. I feel really bad to tell her that I did such a bad thing.
I understand. And I think that you're a good kid, and I think that you needed to make better choices, right?
Sure. I'm sorry about that.
But you see, the thing is, for me, this is just a job. You don't have to be sorry to me. You have to be sorry to the people you did it with, too. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, there's parents right now that are very.
I feel so ashamed of the children too. I don't want to just show my face too.
Well, imagine if you were a child and somebody touched you, and you
feel real bad.
You feel weird and you feel, bad inside. Yeah.
I would feel disgusted on that person touching me.
Or if somebody did that to your sister, how would you feel?
I feel angry, and I would flip out.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes you think that maybe that you didn't do nothing to them physically, but let me tell you, the mental injury that you can do to a child is
it's beyond.
It's strong, because those children sometimes grow up, thinking it's their fault or blaming themselves or feeling, bad about things, not understanding why it happened to them.
Yeah.
You're a good kid, man. I don't understand why you made stupid choices, man.
I feel bad.
You can get somebody your own age.
True.
There's so many women in this world. There's many women.
It's such a bitch thing that I did. I know.
As long as it's somebody that's of legal age, man, and it's consensual, many women. You're not a bad looking guy. You can so many women, especially that you're smart. You have a lot going on for yourself for you to be doing something stupid like that, man.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I just feel those kids are like so mad at me. It's a very bad thing that I did.
You seem like a cool teacher too, man. Like a cool substitute teacher.
Yeah. That's what usually people tell me. You're like very fun.
Yeah, but not when you're taking advantage of children. Man,
it's a bad thing.
It's not nice,
Yeah.
That's you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who were you touching here? There's a picture here. You put in your arm. It's from a computer, so it's gonna look blurry in my phone. But who's this that you're touching? Who are you putting your arm around their waist?
Was yesterday?
Yeah.
This was yesterday?
Yes.
It was recess time. Yeah, I don't remember about recess time because everyone had to just, put their hands up and back, then bubbles in your mouth. Try to straighten the line. That's it. I don't really know. What was that?
Who was she? You put your hand on her lower back and then you're like,
I don't remember who is it. Who was that? I believe I was taking them to lunch.
I'm trying to find. You don't remember her name?
No. Remember the name. I don't remember her yesterday. I don't remember her name.
You don't know if it was Carolise?
I just told her to straighten the line, I believe. There.
You're a little too close for comfort.
What?
You're being, that alone. You're being too touchy with,
I don't really remember her.
Were you always that touchy with students?
Not always, every time. Not always, every time. Not always.
Is there anything else that you want to add?
Just feel bad for the kids. Feel really ashamed. I know I did a bad thing. I know the consequences too. But I just feel I did a bad thing.
Okay.
And that I shouldn't do.
You 100% made a mistake, honestly.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna let's get out the car real quick. I'll talk to him. That's my supervisor. Get out the car real quick.
Syed Yaseen Asher waived his rights to a trial and entered a plea of 4 counts of attempted lewd, lascivious assault of a person less than 12 years old. A judge sentenced him to 8 years in prison, and he will have to pay $2,600 in court costs. In addition, Yaseen will be designated as a sexual creditor and deported after he's done serving his time.